Welcome to the deep dive. We're here to pull out the really key bits of knowledge from different sources, getting you up to speed fast. Today we're doing something I think is pretty fascinating. We're going back to childhood memories. You know the ones, right, where you were absolutely the star of your own show. Even if, well, maybe nobody else quite saw it that way. We've all got those moments, that sort of self-importance. We're zooming in on one specific memory today, a trip down a sunny street that reveals quite a bit. So for our deep dive today, we're really leaning on the source called The Wheelie King and Shared Effort. And it doesn't just tell a story. It introduces this really interesting metaphor, trash can Carl. We're going to use that idea, that metaphor, to kind of look at how we revisit the past, what we remember, and maybe what we value now. Okay, so our mission, our goal here is to pull out some insights about this tension, really, between chasing individual glory, being the star, and the deeper, maybe longer-lasting value of doing things together. Shared effort, connection. We want to unpack what finding the real gold actually means, beyond just winning on your own.
Sure.
Why some memories just stick with you decades later.
And what's so great about this source, I think, is how it uses something so relatable, like a childhood story, something almost everyone can connect with. It uses that to talk about a really fundamental human thing.
Yeah.
This constant pull between doing our own thing, our individual goals, and, well, our need to connect with others. It's not just a cute story. It's a way to understand something bigger, a lesson wrapped up in this, like you said, sun-drenched moment.
Okay, let's dive in. Let's set the scene. The source takes us to this just glorious morning, Southern California, sun's out, bottom of Harper Street. Can you picture it? There's little Carl, just a kid, probably buzzing from a bowl of sugary Lucky Charms, right? And he just bursts out the front door.
Yeah, pure energy.
Total summer energy. His kingdom, the day, just waiting for him. And his prized possession, this blue-on-blue bicycle, gleaming, ready to go. But before the adventure really starts, there's the ritual, the customary kick-out love tap. You can almost hear it, can't you? Whap! The back wheel hitting the trash can. That sound, it means the quest is on.
And that whap sound, it's not just noise, is it? It's really important for this trash can Carl idea the source brings up.
Okay, explain that a bit more.
Well, the trash can itself, it becomes sort of a symbol, a euphemism, really, for Carl's memory. It's the place where adult Carl kind of digs around, looking for the good memories among the maybe not so good ones.
Right, sifting through things.
Exactly. So that whap the wheel hitting the can, it's not just him starting his ride. It's like symbolically the act of starting to remember, reaching back into that mental, trash can to pull something out.
Okay, got it. That adds a whole layer. So this particular morning wasn't just any ride. Oh, no. This was about conquering something legendary. The stuntman Wheelie.
The big one.
Yeah. Little Carl's big goal was hitting the 3, maybe even 4 mailboxes record.
Yeah.
Like pro-level stuff in his world. This wasn't just riding around. This was his quest for world domination, basically. He was chasing that gold medal in his own completely private Wheelie Olympics.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we've all had that feeling, right? That intense drive for some self-made challenge. And he was so focused, riding up and down the street, that gentle slope on Harper Street, popping the front wheel up, determined flicks of the wrist, pushing hard with his legs.
Concentration.
Total concentration.
Yeah.
Over and over. Chasing that 4 mailbox dream. Convinced it would make him a legend.
At least a legend in his own mind.
Exactly. In his own mind, for sure.
And that internal world where he was the Wheelie King of Harper Street in his mind, that's so important for the source's point. Because, the source tells us he didn't actually hit 4 mailboxes. Not really.
Oh, okay.
Those consistent 3+ mailbox wheelies, the ones he did with such, focus and belief in his head, that absolutely earned him the gold medal. In those make-believe games happening only inside his mind, his championship was real to him. That's the key. It was a totally internal win.
So he did it. He felt like a champion, achieved his personal Olympic glory. Awesome. But then, life happens, right?
It doesn't always.
The familiar sound,
Yeah.
rumble of the family car, Big Carl and Mom are back from work. Door opens, Mom's voice floats across the yard. Carl, can you come in and help your sister fold the laundry?
Oh, the dreaded interruption.
Right. Imagine instant dark cloud over little Carl's sunshine. This was like sacrilege. How dare they?
Yeah.
He felt this wave of actual anger, frustration, his imaginary crowd, gone.
Poof. Yeah, the roar fades.
Replaced by boring old reality. He's just scowling, gripping his handlebars.
Yeah.
That shiny gold medal suddenly felt tarnished by this unfair request.
It's so easy to feel that, isn't it? That sense of injustice when you're deep in your zone. Oh, totally relatable. But here's where the source makes us pause and think, right. What was he actually missing in that moment of anger? It shifts perspective, talking about looking back through the fog of 50 years.
Yeah,
And suddenly that Olympic gold for the wheelie, it seems, was solitary, celebrated only by him, in his head.
right.
But the laundry, that pile of unfolded clothes, mundane, sure, but it was a different kind of opportunity.
Good opportunity for
Connection,
Yeah.
for shared effort. That contrast is huge. It makes you rethink what achievement even means.
It really does. Because in that moment, the wheelie felt like everything, the absolute peak.
Mhm.
But looking back 50 years, suddenly the source suggests that make-believe glory just holds less enduring value. Less value than the quiet act of siblings working together, folding fabric. And I love this part. Perhaps in the process, folding themselves into the fabric of family.
That's such a powerful image, isn't it?
It really is.
Hey.
Suggesting some moments, maybe the less flashy ones, actually weave stronger memories.
Precisely. And this connects directly to the bigger idea here, what the source calls the principle of shared effort.
Okay.
Little Carl's focus, his fierce independence, totally understandable for a kid, but it kind of blinded him to the value of working with someone else, collaboration.
He was too busy chasing his own medal.
Exactly. So caught up in his private quest, he missed a chance for something arguably more meaningful, more lasting. The source isn't saying ambition is bad, but it's definitely questioning, what we get back from it compared to connecting with others.
So the laundry, that chore that felt like such an imposition, such an injustice,
Yeah.
was actually this hidden chance
Yeah.
for him and his sister to work together, share something, connect.
Right. Not just getting a chore done.
No, it was about maybe building something small together.
Yeah.
Pile of folded towels, sure, but also maybe a slightly stronger bond, a connection that echoes years later.
Exactly right. And the principle is pretty clear. Individual achievements, they have their place, they feel good.
Sure.
But the connections we forge when we work together, siblings, family, friends, colleagues, aiming for a common goal, that often ends up being far more valuable, more enduring than, those fleeting moments of personal, maybe even imaginary glory. The real gold, like the source says, isn't always the shiny medal you win alone. It's often in those tangible connections, that feeling of belonging you get from pitching in, contributing to the group.
Within the family in this case.
Yeah. Those shared moments often become the memories that really sustain us, the ones we truly cherish later on.
And this brings us right back around to Trash Can, Carl, doesn't it? But with, more depth now. The trash can, his memory bank. It's not just about finding good memories. It's about figuring out which good memories really lasted, which ones hold their shine.
It implies this active sorting process, looking back.
Yeah, what do we choose to elevate? Which memories get the gold medal status now, 50 years later?
Yeah.
And which ones, maybe super important at the time, just faded?
Right. So that whap of the wheel isn't just starting a ride. It's kicking off that search in memory, uncovering what truly mattered, what had real enduring value.
It makes you ask, were we focused on the right kind of gold back then? So, okay, wrapping this up for you, our listener, what does this all mean for us today? This dive into little Carl's world, I think it really highlights that contrast, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Between chasing those shiny, sometimes imaginary individual wins and the quieter but maybe much richer reward of shared effort, of connection. It kind of nudges us to look into our own trash cans of memory, you know, and maybe ask, where in my life am I maybe chasing a private wheelie Olympics, some solo goal?
Yeah.
When maybe there's an opportunity right there for shared effort, something that could actually bring deeper, more lasting rewards.
That's a really powerful thought to leave people with, something to really chew on.
Absolutely. And speaking of lasting value and deepening understanding, whether it's reflecting on memories or building new skills, we think we have something that could offer some really transformative rewards for you too. For those of you listening who are ready to maybe deepen your own understanding and connect with language in a really powerful way, we wanted to share some unique resources we have.
Yeah, definitely. For teachers listening, we're really excited about our Teacher's Toolkit. Think of it as a comprehensive, ready-to-go lesson plan resource for ESL stories. It's designed to save you a ton of time.
That's always good.
Always good. It has differentiated levels, A2, B2, C2, and it's all built around engaging stories like the Trash Can Carl ones we just talked about. Really, it's about making your lessons impactful and keeping students engaged with less prep time for you.
And then, for all you learners listening in, we've got a few options depending on what you need. First up is the Learners Listening Package. This is perfect if you want to boost your listening skills, maybe on your commute or just on the go. You get new stories every single week. Helps build that confidence, naturally.
Then, if you want to go a bit deeper, there's the Full Immersion Package.
Okay.
This gives you the whole picture, both the audio stories and the written text, for all the different skill levels. So you can really connect what you're hearing with what you're seeing on the page.
Right.
A really comprehensive approach.
If you want absolutely everything, the ultimate experience, then you need to check out the Complete Library. It's the full journey. It combines all the audio, all the text across every level. You even get voiceovers for the C2 level material.
Mm-hmm.
And crucially, you get full ongoing access to our entire library.
That's huge.
Yeah. It means every story, every lesson we've ever released, plus everything new that comes out while you're subscribed, it's all right there at your fingertips. Incredible value, really comprehensive language development.
And the really cool thing, the common thread through all of these packages, they're all powered by these unique, engaging stories that hopefully resonate like little Carl's did. And we use cutting-edge AI technology to make the whole learning process not just effective, but actually, fun, captivating.
So are you ready to start your journey? To get that deeper understanding of language, just visit us today at customenglishclasses.com.
That's customenglishclasses.com.
Find the plan that's right for you and get started with our unique stories. Check it out. customenglishclasses.com.